sit down, be quiet, raise your hand if you have a question. We have a controversy to talk about, baby. More Eververse shenanigans, because Eververse will never have enough of our money, enough of our blood, enough of our tears. It needs more. Let's talk about it. What's the latest controversy? Well, who would have guessed? New raid coming out, and Eververse, Tess Everest, the sneaky little business major that she is, has found a way to profit off of it. The Throne of Atheon emote bundle. Now, I just want to make an explicitly clear point here. This is on the Season of the Splicer page on Bungie.net. I have read this page probably 10 times over the past month. This was not here before the season launched. I know for a fact. I have live stream proof that this was not here before the season launched. Bungie waited, or someone waited until after the season launched, and now it's on there. Kind of scummy, just to frame it a little bit. Now, this video, I actually have come to the conclusion that maybe this isn't as big of a deal as I originally thought. We'll talk about it. I want to lay out all of the facts first, and then I want to talk about my opinion. So what happened? This has popped up on the Season of the Splicer page, wasn't originally there. The Throne of Atheon emote bundle. When you purchase it, you receive the Throne of Atheon exotic emote, along with 1100 silver, which can be used to purchase seasons, cosmetics, and more. Woo! Pretty cool. Pretty obviously themed on like the success of the Spire of the Stars emote, where you have the Callus in his chair, like drinking some wine or whatever. Like you're just chilling in a throne that Atheon has, I guess. Even though Atheon's kind of like a interdimensional teleporting, time-traveling robot who probably doesn't sit down in chairs, but space magic, whatever. So this is cool. Yeah, you can purchase something based off of a raid. Oh, and wait, there's more. If you go into your collections, you go into the shader section of your collections, season, last page, you have two shaders, Continuum Alloy and Omnichronia. And they're all, I mean, they're, and you know, some people might like them. They're decent shaders, they're all right. But how do you get these shaders? Oh, would you look at that? Complete the Vault of Glass raid to unlock these shaders in Eververse. Interesting. Now, full disclosure, minor spoiler. We'll skip forward 10 seconds if you don't want to know anything, but there are two shaders already found in the database for Vault of Glass. I don't know what they look like. Supposedly one of them is Chatterwhite or Chatterwhite-ish, but there are already shaders, you know, in the raid. These are just two extra shaders that are coming that are tied to Eververse. Now, my opinions on this. This is, you know, essentially, oh, well, okay, well, one more thing too. Essentially here we have an exotic emote and two shaders tied to a raid that have been put in Eververse. This is something Bungie hasn't done since Season 12, and that's because the community got really pissed off when Shadowkeep came out, because Pit of Heresy and Garden of Salvation had a noticeable lack of cosmetics in the content themselves, but Eververse had like 50 pieces of like ghost shells and sparrows and ships and weapon ornaments, etc., that were very clearly themed on the raid and the dungeon, that Bungie was like, we're just gonna give them to Tess because she's gonna make money. And people got really pissed off. On May 7th, 2020, we got this in a TWAB. Beginning in Season 12, we will no longer be selling ships, ghost shells, sparrows, or armor ornaments in Eververse that were visually based on themes from aspirational activities. So this actually, this happened with Beyond Light, I suppose. They stopped selling stuff. That's pretty cool. Except, look at this list. We will no longer be selling ships, ghost shells, sparrows, or armor ornaments in Eververse. Now, two very noticeable things missing from that list: exotic emotes and shaders. Would you look at that? That's pretty convenient. So a lot of people are getting pissed off, like, oh, they lawyer talked us, they lied to us, there's things being sold through Eververse that are raid themed and we don't like it. And quite frankly, I had a video ready to go, literally gonna come out yesterday, and about 5 minutes before it went live, I had an epiphany, and it dawned on me why they might be doing this. And I'm gonna give Bungie the benefit of the doubt and say, I don't think this is as bad as everyone might think it is, including myself originally. And I think we should view this from a different perspective from now. and see how it evolves in the future. Now, why am I semi-okay with this? Vault of Glass is a free raid. It is free to play. It is for all players. It was not included in the price of this season. We never had to pay money for it. And because of that, Bungie hasn't really yet covered their development cost of Vault of Glass, or at least bringing it from Destiny 1 into Destiny 2, which I'm sure, even though it's a reskin and reuse content, blah, 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 I'm sure that was thousands of hours of development work. Like, it had to be, right? They had to redo the graphics. They had to redo the lighting engine. I'm sure they redid a lot of the stuff to make it compatible with the updated engine that we know they had to update a lot of stuff for anyways in Destiny 2. Like, I'm sure they had to make a lot of changes to this content, which the cost hasn't been covered. So if they are offering this emote bundle and the shader bundle as kind of a, look, we put money into this, we didn't make any money off of it, we're gonna sell this to recoup our development time and our resources, I am actually okay with that. As long as we never get a free or a pay-to-play raid, something like Deepstone Crypt, something like Last Wish, the future versions, whatever comes out, Wish Queen, as long as there are never exotic emotes or cosmetics or ships or spares or anything based on those raids in Eververse, because we have already paid for the development time of that, I'm okay with it. Free-to-play raids, if they want to bring a Crota emblem or an emote and put it in Eververse, or an Axis emote or whatever, because they're bringing those raids eventually, hopefully, to Destiny 2 for free, I can definitely see why that might be a good trade-off. So that's why I'm okay with it. Bungie, you should really just say this stuff. Like, I don't want to tell you how to run Bungie, because, like, I'm just a dude and I don't know anything about running businesses, especially not like probably hundreds of millions of dollars of business. I have like no idea what I'm talking about, but I do know about making people happy. Just ask my wife. And one thing I've learned is if I'm gonna do something to piss my wife off, I always try to justify it somehow, so maybe she's not quite as mad. And so, like, if you were gonna come out and do this, maybe like have like Mark Noseworthy or someone say, hey guys, we're gonna offer this, but it's just because this shit costs money and we're just trying to make some of that money back. We can't just be throwing money into a void. We gotta, you know, there's gotta be at worst case scenario, a net neutral thing going on here. And so we're gonna offer this emote bundle, and hopefully that'll recoup our costs of developing the raid for Destiny 2 and upkeeping the Destiny content vault. I'm just a dude. Don't get mad at me. I love you, Bungie. I really do. You've been making some mistakes for a little bit, but that's okay. The content has been amazing. And I can't wait to see Vault of Glass come back. Please don't hate me. Yes. So, guys, everyone in chat, are we mad? Are we not mad? Do you think because this is a free-to-play raid, it's justified that they might be, you know, trying to recover some of their costs? Or, are we gonna hashtag cancel Vault of Glass on Twitter? Yeah, I don't know. Cool. Have a great night. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating and share it with your friends. If you are interested in watching either of the two videos on screen, you can click their respective annotations to be taken to them. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure the giant version of my logo on screen, you be subscribed to more awesome Destiny videos and live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video.